here, and that must be it. But I want to do it as a Reaper. There we go. Bitter snow. Probably should change the title of my thing. Endwalker Master Role Quest. There we go. Should be edited. Looks like it. Well, if this isn't Davel, all around good egg and champion of, well, the whole world, I suppose. Word travels fast, my friend. We've heard all about your exploits defeating the blasphemies that plague the good people of Eorzea and Doma. Sadly, there are other fell beasts that yet want her slaying, but fear not. The effort to bring them low proceed apace, and we've had naught but glad tidings from our allies. Perhaps the most surprising report came from World, where soldiers led by the infamous Black Wolf fought alongside Alamegan troops for yet another hard-earned victory. Reports for Garlemald, however, suggest another blasphemy threat lurks in the snow, and we received a petition for assistance. Strange, don't you think? When the effects of the final days began to spread in earnest, we encountered a great many monsters in Garlemald, but never a blasphemy. And to make matters worse, they say the Garleans who chose to remain and rebuild have begun transforming into yet more hideous creatures. From what I understand, it was you and your comrades who brought an end to the source of the final days, is that right? Even so, it would appear its effects will linger a while longer. Until this malevolent influence on Akasa subsides, I dare say this won't be the last time we hear of such sightings. As for blasphemy, we have reason to believe it is a great deal stronger than any we faced thus far. Your strength and experience would prove quite valuable if you're willing to help, of course. Why, of course I'll help. Truly. Our contacts in Charlene will be thrilled to hear it. Though they did not explicitly request your presence, it was clear from the first they were hoping for it. Though if I may be frank, I was not expecting Charlene of all places to be so concerned with the present state of Garlemald. What with their strict policies on non-intervention? Perhaps we'll find out the reason before this is all over. But that's an inquiry for another time. I'll not keep you any longer. Once you arrive in Garlemald, I should think the intelligence officer stationed there would be more than happy to apprise you of this situation. Okay, so I guess the culmination of all these role quests, we're going to Garlemald. Davel? The Davel? It's an honor to have you with us, miss. I presume you've come to assist in our effort in our hunt for the blasphemy. Maxima and Lucia will be pleased to hear it. If you would come this way. It's good to see you, Davel. I wish it were under more fortuitous circumstances. We were reluctant to call upon you, knowing you but recently returned from the far reaches of the heavens, but we are no less glad for your aid. Now then, I believe it best if the man who first discovered this blasphemy explained the situation. It's you. Audivel, good. We may undergo instructions then. Thank you for answering our call for assistance. As for the situation at hand, it concerns a joint effort between the Forum, the Forum and the Loperettes to find new purpose for the moon. While there is no longer need for a vessel to evacuate this star, we believe the moon may yet prove of use to the people of Aetheris. After much contemplation, a rather ingenious proposal was put forward to transform the moon into a repository for man's knowledge, an archive of hitherto unseen scale. Good plan. Charlian has long had the honor of boasting incomparable repositories of the world's knowledge, but is far from perfect. Should calamity befall us, natural or otherwise, the wisdom of ages we have long labored to preserve would be lost. But the moon is beyond any such risk. What's more, it is beyond the jurisdiction of any one nation. Thus did we consult the allied nations of Eorzea, the Far East, and Razathan. They agreed to assembling a survey team to take measure of the moon and its potential as a repository. Our plans for assessment were forestalled, however, by the presence of an entity we believe to be a blasphemy in the Tower of Babel. Claims of Garlean citizens transforming into monsters shortly after its discovery only gave further credence to our initial supposition. But we've not only ill tidings to share. Reinforcements have been dispatched to aid us in quelling the blasphemy threat. Lord Artoriel and the member of Gridania's Keepers of the Entwined Serpents have already begun an investigation into the catalyst of these transformations. Though the skies no longer burn, and the spread of this affliction is much curtailed, we must remain vigilant. Until the blasphemy threat has been quelled, Alphino and Alice have graciously offered to help keep calm the people of Tertium while we attend to the people here. The matter of the blasphemy is not so easily resolved, I am afraid. We've recently met with certain complications that have hindered our plans. Ugiri and Fordola are presently deliberating how best to resolve the situation. Perhaps it would be best if you heard the details directly from them. We could see more Fordola? And Ugiri? I should like to join you if I may, as this endeavor was originally undertaken on Charlian's behalf. I feel it is my responsibility to see through to its conclusion. Okay, and I think with that, I'm done streaming for today. And next time I should be streaming is tomorrow, most likely. If not, Monday maybe. But thank you, Moo Bear, for following. I appreciate it, and till next time.